Isaac, and I didn't know why I was there. But I read the account, and then I just...
Welcome to Delta Television AM News. I am Lilibet Ugochukwu. Governor Sheriff Oborevwori has commended Senator Oluremi Tinubu and the Organization of African First Ladies for Development, OAFLAD, for their renewed drive to tackle the spread of HIV and AIDS amongst women of reproductive age, elimination of mother-to-child transmission, and treatment of children born with HIV and AIDS. Governor Oborevwori, who stated this in Asaba during the flag off of HIV and AIDS, syphilis and hepatitis campaign by the First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, said the campaign was a giant step towards addressing the gender-sensitive concerns of sexually transmitted diseases and sexual and reproductive health issues, as highlighted in the Beijing Declaration of 1995. He said several factors, including violence against women and girls, early and forced marriage, prevalence of harmful traditional practices, cultural norms, and limited access to education and healthcare were part of the women accounts for disparity. The governor said it was estimated that about 35.6% of women across the world have experienced either non-partner sexual violence, physical or sexual violence by an intimate partner, or both, with all the implications for increased risk of HIV transmission. Governor Oborevwori said his administration First Ladies of Africa by ensuring that women are empowered to make decisions for their economic and physical well-being.
Difference in HIV prevalence between women and men is increasingly highest among younger adults, with young women aged 20 to 25 years 3 times more likely to be living with HIV as young men in the same age group.
Governor Oborevwori said his administration will continue to complement the efforts of the First Ladies of Africa by ensuring that women were empowered to make decisions for their economic and physical well-being. Meanwhile, Senator Tinubu has officially flagged off the free-to-shine triple elimination of HIV and AIDS, syphilis and hepatitis campaign for the South-South in Delta State. She said the initiative will protect the health of women of reproductive age and eliminate mother-to-child transmission and boost treatment of children born with HIV. Florence Oyibodoro reports.
Senator Tinubu said the Organization of Africa First Ladies for Development was targeted at ending HIV/AIDS in children in Africa by 2030 and keep mothers healthy, strengthening engagement and advocacy of First Ladies to address the disease and related challenges. She said the program will run in the 6 geopolitical zones and commended the wife of the state governor, Dickness Tobore Oborevwori, for her effective mobilization for the program. Senator Tinubu emphasized Nigeria's commitment to reducing HIV transmission, particularly making citizens know their HIV status and have access to free drugs and treatments.
According to the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, in 2024, there were over 100,000 children and nearly 2 million adults living with HIV. Also, it is reported that most infants born to HIV-positive parents are not tested within the first 2 months of birth, largely due to the fact that the mothers are not aware or they are ignorant of the consequences of their inaction. It is heartbreaking to know that just 2 years ago, 15,000 children aged 0 to 14 lost their lives in AIDS-related illnesses.
In her address, the wife of the state governor and Delta State coordinator of the Renew Hope Initiative, Dickness Tobore Oborewori, commended Senator Tinubu for bringing the initiative to the grassroots, stressing that the program will complement the Delta State government's health insurance scheme. She, however, called on all stakeholders to cooperate with the Free to Shine campaign of the Africa First Ladies to eradicate diseases.
I wish to use this medium to call on well-meaning individuals, organizations, and donor agencies to be part of this move to eradicate this plague. This will help in addressing the challenges of safe delivery of our women and the growth of our children.
The coordinating minister for health, Professor Ali Pate, represented Health Organization WHO country representative Dr. Walter Mulombo, the UN AIDS country director Dr. Leopard Achur, as well as the UNICEF country representative Ms. Christiana Modrete, said HIV, syphilis, and hepatitis were not death sentences and emphasized the need for more resources to fight the diseases in Nigeria.
Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu is truly renewing the health, helping to secure future for
attracted dignitaries and wives of governors in the flood reporting.
Governor Sheriff Oborewori said the Delta State Commercial Oil Palm Plantations Growers Society Limited is expected to attract about $1 billion in development finance over the next decade. Governor Oborewori disclosed this at the public presentation and launch of the Delta State Oil Palm Plantations Development Land Bank and Agric in Asaba. Ejime reports.
The governor said it was expected to create thousands of jobs, stimulate the local economy, and position Delta State as a front runner in Nigeria's agricultural transformation. He said that transforming the state's oil palm industry was in furtherance of the agenda, which underscored the commitment to unlocking the potentials of agriculture, particularly the oil palm sector, as a catalyst for sustainable development, wealth creation, and the enhancement of livelihoods. He said starting with 41 limited liability companies and 1,971 smallholder farmers, Decon Corp has now expanded to encompass 145 companies and 3,080 smallholder farmers. Governor Oborewori emphasized that the transformation of the state's oil palm industry was not just a government project, but a collective endeavor requiring the dedication of stakeholders.
Delta State should occupy the leadership position in agricultural production, as we are currently doing the crude oil. To our hardworking farmers and entrepreneurs, I want to assure you that the Delta State government is fully committed to creating an environment that fosters your growth and success. We are dedicated to providing the necessary resources, support, and opportunities to help you thrive.
Secretary of DECOM, Dr. Felix Ukunti, said DECOM Cooperative hope to lift 2 million Deltans out of poverty, create 15,000 millionaires, as well as 1,080 billionaires in the oil palm project initiative. He added that the DECOM project had the capacity to generate more than 288,700 jobs in the first instance and 1 million jobs in the long run. Ejime Uduime reporting.
Some vulnerable groups in states have received food items donated through the food outreach components of the Renewed Hope Initiative and Social Investment Program of the First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu. The wife of the Vice President and National Vice Chairman of the Renewed Hope Initiative Hajia Nana Shetima made the presentation in Government House, Asaba. Florence Oyibodoro reports.
Hajia Shetima said the food items would alleviate the plight of the beneficiaries, adding that the items should be well used. She said the Renew Hope Initiative Food Outreach Scheme would continue to put smiles on the faces of the less privileged through partnership with donors.
This food outreach scheme began on March 8, 2024 at the Federal Capital Territory to provide vulnerable households with food items to support their families.
The wife of the state governor and founder Humanity Charity Foundation, Dickness Tobore Oborewori, described the donation as apt and appreciated Senator Oluremi for the gesture.
The donation of food items to vulnerable groups in Delta State under the scope of the